Welcome to Black Women Making Money. We are the home of the upwardly mobile Black woman. For exclusive content and invitations to our Inner Circle Zoom meetings, which happen on a monthly basis, you can sign up for free for our email newsletter at bwmakingmoney.com. That's bwmakingmoney.com. Hey, ladies. Welcome to Black Women Making Money. We are the home of the upwardly mobile Black woman. I hope you liked the video, and if you're watching the replay, put replay in the chat, or better yet, tell me, did you make some money today? Did you make some money today? So y'all know I am usually getting ready for bed right now. It is officially 8:40 in the evening, but had some late night work to do because of something I did this morning. And I wanted to come and talk with you ladies about it because it inspired me, and I feel like it's going to inspire you as well. So Ron is saying, yes, surprisingly, she made some money, and she's also saying good evening. So everybody, yeah, good evening. Please share the video. Probably not going to be here too long this evening, but I was inspired to do this video today because the whole thought is I've got people to meet and money to make, right? We have finally seen the Cat Williams interview die down, I think. Depending on the news source that you're listening to, things are heating up, whether things are heating up in Black America or things are heating up in politics, et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot of stuff happening out there, and there's a lot of stuff that can get you distracted in 2024. One of the main things we want to do as upwardly mobile Black women is make sure that we are not distracted this year. There's going to be a lot of people who lose money in 2024. There's going to be a lot of people who make money in 2024. There are going to be people who make less money in 2024. And there are going to be people who have exponential growth in 2024. And we want to make sure that we're the latter. We want to make sure that we are growing and moving and progressing. And the more time we're spending worried about Cat Williams and Steve Harvey and the Illuminati and all of that stuff, and I'm not telling you don't be observant, because even I observed, but I didn't get so caught up in it that it kept my eye off the ball. Jay Antoinette is in the building saying hello, and Jay Antoinette made some money today as well. Love it. So what caused me to want to talk about this topic today is, first of all, I'm sorry, Sunday night, 6 p.m. Eastern time, we are having our monthly Zoom session for all my upwardly mobile Black women. You should have received your invitation with the Zoom link in your emails about 11 o'clock this morning. If you did not receive a check spam, or that means you are not on my email list, so you want to get on our email list at bwmakingmoney.com. That's bwmakingmoney.com if you want to get on our email list. And I'm actually going to put this here for everybody, bwmakingmoney.com to get on our email list. I'll send a couple of more emails out with our Zoom link for Sunday evening if you want to be a part of that conversation. So, what inspired me today to talk about this topic was something that happened today. So, this morning I got up. I was a little groggy, I was like, because it snowed a couple of days ago. And, yesterday we were inside, and I usually work from home, but I usually go to the gym in the morning. That kind of gets me out. Well, I didn't go to the gym yesterday morning because the gym was closed for a portion of the day. So, I was kind of groggy, right? And this morning there's still snow all over the ground, etc. But I made a promise to myself, or a resolution, whatever I want to call it, that I would join our local chamber of commerce, and I would go to every, um, they call it Coffee and Connection, but it's a monthly networking event, the specific monthly networking event. I said I would go every month to this specific networking event. Why? Because I want to meet more people in my area. I have a strong network in the Metro DC area, but I moved a couple of years ago. It's been about 4 years now, and I don't have as much of a network in my immediate local area. So that was my goal, was I'm going to join this specific organization to get a network in my immediate local area, right? But God will test you because there was snow all over the ground. I didn't go out yesterday, so I still had snow all over my vehicle. I was feeling kind of groggy. I really didn't want to go. The uh, I woke up about 5 minutes to 7, and the event started at 8 o'clock in this morning. I had a lot of work to do, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to this event this morning, Chamber of Commerce Coffee and Connections event. So, first thing is, I get there and they moved the event from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. because of the snow day. And, the kids were delayed with school. So they moved the event from 8 to 10. And I thought, well, do I go home and just, forget it? And I said, no, I'm going to go to this event because I made a promise to myself. I made a resolution that for every month this year, no matter what's happening, this specific event I was going to go to because I have the goal of meeting more local people in my area. So I go to Cracker Barrel. Put a one in the chat if y'all like Cracker Barrel. Put a two in the chat if you've never tasted Cracker Barrel, um, or you don't know what it is. Put a one in the chat if you like Cracker Barrel, though. Well, I decided to treat myself. I said, well, I'm going to, you don't know Cracker Barrel, Rana? You missing out. You're missing out. Y'all are saying two for Cracker Barrel. Oh, wow. Y'all are missing out on Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel is good. It's like Southern food. It's no good for you, but it's so good. Ugh. Well, anyway, so I said, okay, well, Cracker Barrel is not too far. Olivia knows what it is. Rana's asking, what is Cracker Barrel? Okay, Cracker Barrel is Southern food. So breakfast, there's like pancakes, there's hash brown, there's like all sorts of really good Southern breakfast food. There's fried apples. And then for lunch and dinner, there's like country fried steak and macaroni and cheese, like really good macaroni and cheese and things like that. It's a I don't know if it's a franchise or if it's a chain of restaurants, I don't know, but it's good. It's good. You don't go there on a diet, let's just say that, but it's good. So I had some fried catfish and I had some pancakes this morning. I probably go about 3 times a year to Cracker Barrel. So yes, you're saying, "Ooh, girl, sounds yummy." Yes, girl, it is good. So if you're ever traveling across the United States, and especially in the Southeast region, and I think you live in Florida, Rana. Maybe it's not in Florida, but other Southeast states, and you run across a Cracker Barrel, you might want to pull over and give it a try. Hey, Shar, good to see you. J. Antoinette just saying, I've never heard of it, but I've heard of it, but never been there. Yeah, y'all missing out. Yes, please get the likes up, ladies. Please get the likes up. Okay, so anyway, so going back to my story. So I it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Turns out I didn't check the event website because I was late getting up and I was like, well, I'm going to go no matter what. And I knew if I got on my computer, I would just start piddling around and I wouldn't get there. So I was like, I'm not going to get on my computer. I'm just going to go to this event. Well, the event is delayed from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. So I make the decision. I'm going to go to Cracker Barrel. I'm going to go on this business meeting and do a couple of other things. And I'm going to go to the meeting, to the event at 10 a.m. I get to the event at 10 a.m. There are some great people there. It's not as busy as it usually is, but there are about maybe 28-ish people uh, there. Made some great connections, great connections. So, you all know I am a mortgage loan officer, and there are certain groups of people who are excellent referral sources for me. Ladies, I got 3 people to agree to have coffee with me that are excellent referral sources for me. I also got a call from somebody I didn't even speak to at the event. I spoke to his mother, I didn't speak to him. And he gave me a lead to somebody who wants to buy a house next month. The point of me doing this today, the point of me doing today's session is because there are certain things you probably promised yourself that you were going to do. And maybe you've been keeping up with your New Year's resolutions, or maybe you have not. I'm here to encourage you because usually the 15th is when people start, skipping out on their resolutions. I am here to tell you that 2 things. Number one is don't select a whole lot of resolutions, but if there are 1 or 2 resolutions that you are like, I really want to do this, stick with it. Stick with it. The second thing is we talk a lot about networking on this channel. But if people don't know you, if people don't know who you are, if you don't get up out of bed as groggy as I felt this morning, hop into the shower as much as I didn't want to go to this event this morning, and actually show up, things happen. One of the big things about me, I am blessed by God. When I show up, business happens. When I show up, things happen. Things fall into my lap. How many of you are not reaching success in your lives, success in your professional lives, success in your dating lives because you're not showing up? You're not showing up. You're not going out. You're not meeting people. People don't know who you are. The snow could have hindered me today. The fact that the event was pushed back from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. could have hindered me today. I would have lost out potentially on a commission if this loan closes that was referred to me. The woman has great credit, so she says, I believe her. She's got down payment money. But I would have missed out on that if I had let the snow get in the way. What are you letting get in the way of your success, of you meeting people, of you experiencing life? That's why I labeled today, I've got people to meet and money to make. We had the conversation last night about the fact that it is extremely difficult for you to get ahead and to win without a group. It's impossible for you to win without a group. It's hard, extremely hard without your family. It's impossible without a group, right? So part of what we're going to talk about on Sunday, ladies, part of what we're going to talk about on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern is this whole concept of, are you busy or are you productive? Are you busy or are you productive? Are you actually putting yourself in position to win with your networking, with your skill development? You know, I'm always telling you, you need your technical skills, your soft skills, your multicultural networks, and your resources. Are you setting yourself up to win? Because for me this morning, the excuse was snow. What's your excuse? The excuse for me not wanting to get up and go and meet people and be involved and ultimately get business was snow. For some of you, it's money. You don't have enough money. For some of you, you're shy, whatever it is. How do you get past that? So Ron is saying, me, I was focused on the books. I don't remember what I was saying with regards to that, but I did want to show. Hey, True Mystique, good to see you. I actually owe you a phone call. I did want to go over as well about being busy versus being productive, because a lot of us are just busy and we're not truly productive. What I did this morning, going to the Chamber of Commerce meeting, was productive because I was able to meet certain people in my community and I was able to get an outcome that I was looking for from that activity. There have been days when I've just been busy. There have been times when I've just been busy. Every day, are you putting points on the board with regards to your life? And points on the board for you is different than points on the board for me. Within a lot of sales organizations, and Shar will tell you this, there's certain things we do called revenue producing activities. All of us should be doing revenue producing activities. Your revenue producing activities, Rana's revenue producing activities, True Mystique's revenue producing activities, Jay Antoinette's revenue producing activities are different from mine, right? But how many of us are busy just being busy and not being productive? And you know how you can tell the difference? It's in your results. It's in your results. Are you getting that promotion? Are you getting that offer? Are you getting that business? Are you getting those contracts? Are you getting invitations to go to happy hour or golf or whatever it is that you want in order to succeed? Is my phone ringing with people who say, Cherie, I need a loan. I need a mortgage. I want to run something by you. I found this property. What do you think? That's for me the difference between being busy and being productive. That's for me what it means to see success on a day-to-day and a week-to-week basis. What is it for you? For you, it may be You're in corporate America and you want to get promotable tasks. Great. Are you busy or are you productive? You know how you know the difference? On your results. Are you so busy that people will not tap you for those promotable tasks? Or are you productive? And being productive includes all of the networking that you are doing in order to be successful. Networking at work, networking within your industry. So, yes, today's topic is I'm too busy with people to meet and money to make. J. Antoinette has a light bulb going out or going off or on, I should say. Um, and Rana is saying, hopefully, I will be called to go to golf or happy hour. You should be. You should be. You should put that intention out there that that's what you want is for people to contact you saying, hey, we're doing golf. Hey, we're doing happy hour. Girl, you got to come out. Because the more calls you get like that, the more success you're going to have. As long as you're not the party friend, right? We're talking about the professional, professional network, right? The more calls you get like that, the more invitations you get like that. I keep saying by the end of next year, by the end of 2025, every legislator in my county, or I won't say every, but most of them, I will have their personal cell phone numbers. My goal is to be invited to all of the social activities in my county by the end of next year. That's part of the reason why I joined the chamber, because I want to network with the 600 plus business owners within the chamber, hobnob with them, go to their social events, go to their charity events, etc. Right? Because when I do that, more opportunity is going to come to me. And that's the difference between being busy and being productive. So I'm going to read through a little bit of this article here. Just because I really like this guy's, let's see here. He has here being busy versus being productive. I'm probably not going to read the article because I don't have to. We're just going to look at this really quickly. Being busy, frantic work, working harder, fueled by perfectionism, good at everything, multitasking, shallow work, and being rushed. How many of you feel like you're busy? You're busy. Some of you say, "Oh, I have ADHD." I don't personally claim that. I do recognize that some people honestly have been diagnosed with that, and you do have that. I just refuse to claim that because I know that I just need to put myself in a better headspace to be productive. But you're frantically working. You're saying, "I can't see the display, it's blurry." Let's try that. Let me know if that's better. Let me know if that's better. Um, you're busy, right? Frantic work, working harder. Working harder is overrated, ladies. It took me years to be convinced of that. You're saying still blurry? I can't fix it any other way, Rana. Unfortunately, I don't have the um, yeah, I mean, it will be too much for me to. Well, let me try one thing. Let me try to get it in another browser. Let's see. If this doesn't work, then you'll just have to hear what I'm saying because we're not going to be too long on this. So let's see here. Share screen. And okay. Let me know if that's better, Rana. Um, so working harder is overrated. How many of you have been working hard instead of smart? Because being a productive person is working smarter, networking smarter, getting smarter tasks to do for your corporate job, getting invited to and taking the smarter um, uh, promotable task at work. You're saying it looks the same. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't fix it, Rana. I'm sorry. But busy is working harder, productive is working smarter. Busy is frantic work, productive is focused work. Are you really focusing on the right task in order to be successful? You all are saying that you've unfortunately worked harder and not smarter. Yeah, I've been work hard instead of smarter. Yeah, me too. I probably November, I was like, oh, this is crazy. Why am I working harder and not getting anywhere, not making as much money, not doing as well, and other people are doing better than me? Now things are starting to, um, you know, turn because I'm learning a lot more about my industry and what I need to do in order to work smarter and not harder. Now within my industry, I'm learning more about focused work. Focused work for me is finding about 3 or 4 loan programs that I really like to work with 2 companies that I really like to work with, and forgetting everything else. Cherie, can you do that? No. Cherie, can you help me with this loan? No, but here is a referral for you, right? Focused, right? Busy work, this is bullet number 3 for everybody, says fueled by perfectionism and productive is fueled by purpose. Busy is fueled by perfectionism and productive is fueled by purpose. My purpose is to help as many families as possible build generational wealth through the power of real estate. Within your profession, within your industry, within your chosen field, within your business, what is your purpose? That is the path to being productive. And if the tasks I'm doing are not helping people build generational wealth through the power of real estate, it's it's not serving me and it's not serving anybody else. It's making me unproductive. Also, perfectionism is all about being busy. It's all about being busy. Perfectionism is about being busy. It is not about being productive. If 80%, if you get to a point where 80% of the task is good, put it out there and then fix the rest of it as you go. If I waited to learn about everything with regards to doing loans, I would not be as far as I am right now. Some of you want to do side businesses, part time businesses, and your issue is you're so busy because you are waiting for it to be perfect instead of letting your purpose dictate that you're going to actually start this part time business. Get that certification. Oh my goodness, I don't know enough in order to start interviewing for jobs for this certification that I just took. Whereas the WASP, you all know what they say about men. Men look at a job description, and as long as they're 50% qualified, they apply for the jobs. We as women, we look at everything, and if we don't fit 100% of the boxes, we decide not to apply. Stop with the perfectionism. If your purpose is to move into that field, then do it. Next thing on this list is if you are busy, you're focused on being good at everything. But a productive person is great at the important things. Great at the important things, not good at everything. For most of us in our professional world, there are probably 2 to 4 things that if we're great at those things, nothing else really matters. Perfectionism ruins people. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So, in my industry as a mortgage loan officer, there are about 3 things that if I know how to do those things really, really well, nothing else really matters. Number 1 is lead generation. Number 2 is persuading somebody to fill in a loan application. And number 3 is doing an effective loan consultation. I do those 3 things. Everything else should work and fall into place, right? So, you definitely want to think about what are the things I need to be great at to be um, to be at the top 10% of this job. What are the things you need to be great at to be a great parent? What are the things you need to be great at to be a great friend, a great community member, things like that? Are you great at the important things? Because if you are, then you are productive versus just being good or mediocre at everything. Mediocre is a losing bet these days. We want to be great. Next thing, the busy person focuses on multitasking. The productive person focuses on doing single task and doing deep work, really thinking through how they're going to actually tackle that task and actually sitting and being focused on that single task and working it and getting, either that report out or that government contract proposal out or, whatever it is that you're focused on. Multitasking, especially for women. I know that they say women can do multitasking. I've noticed that I don't multitask as well as I would think I should. So it does take discipline in order for me to focus on a single task. But when I focus on a single task, I am productive. And finally, the busy person is rushed and the productive person is relaxed. The busy person is rushed. If you're running around with the chicken, go ahead, call it chicken with your head cut off, you're most likely busy and not productive. A productive person that is focused on being great at a few important things, a productive person who is fueled by their purpose, a productive person who is focused at work and focused on the right things, a productive person who is working smarter and not harder, they are relaxed. Oh, Coach K is in the building. How you doing, Coach K? And you're saying that happened to me. Yeah, look, that multitasking thing is, they sold us a bill of goods with that. Wrong one. So a productive person is relaxed. Why? Because business comes to them. They do the right things and business comes to them. Opportunity comes to them. Job opportunities come to them. Dates come to them. Marriage comes to them because they're focused on doing a few great things really, really well and working smarter, not harder, and being focused. And what I wanted to do today was really kind of drive in this point that there are a lot of distractions that are out there. There are a lot of things that are going to be distractions in 2024. The question is, are you going to look past those distractions? Is every day going to be a money day for you? Is every day going to be an opportunity day for you? What I learned this morning going to the chamber event and getting that phone call from that guy saying, I didn't get a chance to talk to you, but such and such a person gave me your information. Here's a lead. And when someone gives you a lead, you're kind of like, yeah, you're appreciative, but you're like, you're not expecting much. And the woman's like, no, I'm ready to go. I want to buy a house next month. If I didn't brave the snow and go to the event, that I would have never gotten that lead. And suppose it doesn't turn into money. That's fine. I made a whole bunch of connections there, relevant connections. I have 3 coffee meetings set up for next week with 3 super relevant people who can send me business, who could send me thousands of dollars of business. How many of you are missing out because you're distracted or because you're not getting up and actually being productive? Who are the few people that you need to know? There's a book called Who, Not How. The book is called Who, Not How. Who are the few people that you need to know that if you knew them, you could do anything within your industry? I don't think I said hello to Beulah. I don't know if you're still here, Beulah, but hey, how you doing? Yeah, the book is called Who, Not How. Absolutely. It's a business book, but you can use it for your professional career as well. Is who do you need to have on your team that if you had those individuals, you could do anything that you want to do? So that's it. Again, Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we're having our Zoom session. You need to be on my email list in order to get that Zoom link, bwmakingmoney.com. I sent the Zoom link to all of my current email list subscribers. I sent that at 11 o'clock this morning. So if you don't see it in your email, check your spam. Also, if you sign up tonight or tomorrow for my Zoom list, I am going to resend that Zoom link on Saturday and Sunday. So if you want to be a part of our behind the scenes discussion, we're going to go in deeper with regards to these topics. So J. Antoinette is saying, Who Not How, the formula to achieve bigger goals through accelerating teamwork by Dan Sullivan. That is the book. Yes. And Ron is saying, thank you. You are welcome. You're welcome. So y'all know this is past my bedtime. So I am going to let you ladies go. I hope I said something tonight that inspired you. Please like the video on your way out. And I'll see you on Friday. Take care. Bye.